Hello, Mina. This is Sage, and welcome to watch my video. Today we're going to review this guy here. This is Play Arts Kai Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife. This is the Cloud from the movie Adventure version. It's really cool. This is the first time I get Play Arts Kai. They basically have the human action figure in video games or comic books. So this is a box. It's a very giant box. This is the bottom. This is the top. Sorry. Side to side, they only have the Final Fantasy VII logo. Here you have the Play Arts guy, where they come from, their company. So as you can see here, the front page. It looks like a fantastic CG, but if you look closer, it's actually the figure itself. Look at the joint here, the elbow joint, and there's a chest joint in this line, if you can see. So that's how amazing this figure is. With a proper light, it looks just like the CG itself. So at the back, here we have 3 pictures, the poses for Cloud, and again it looks just like the movie CG. It looks so good. Clothes, the lines, the weapon looks very cool. And this guy, you can open it, and it has the window here. Here you have the wolf symbol, the symbol for Cloud. Here is the where you show the figure, and here again you have a pose for Cloud. Here is some kind of storyline for the Adventure, the CG movie. So some of the stories here, and they talk about the weapons and the Cloud himself. So this is basically for this giant box. So here it is, Cloud itself. So it is a very big figure. Like I said, this is the first Play Arts guy I have, so I really have no idea how big it will be when I first get it. When I take it out of the box, my god, it is freaking big. It is probably twice the size bigger than all the action figure I used to own. So here you can see it doesn't have anything on it. You have this stand. You have 2 pieces and a base. So basically, for this stand works, there's a little hole here. This is a tab, so you can decide how long you want it to be. And you have this grab the figure itself, and you have a smaller one to grab maybe the legs. And also you have this piece that you can tight or loosen the screw on the grab. So I think we talk about this accessory first, because I think the articulation will take more time. So you can see the left arm there without the cape thing on his arms. And you have another one with this very long shirt on his left arms. This is how it used to be in the Advent Child version. And that is the final battle version. In the final battle, he teared off this part. So it become like that. And all action figures have hands. Tons of hands. And it's also the same for Play Arts guy. You have 2 fist hands there. You have the open hands for both hands. And you have of course, the weapon holding hands for both hands. And then the best part for this figure is his badass swords. So you have one combining sword, the Buster Sword. This is the one that combined every swords together. Very cool, very big. It's a little bit heavy, so when you hold it in the hand, sometimes I'm a little bit worried about it. But it's still very cool. By the way, in this version, the swords cannot separate and combine by themselves. They just give you a separate piece. This is the combined one, and you have all the separate piece for other smaller one. Well, it's a pity, but I know if they have the combining one that you can separate with them, it would be a lot more expensive. And you have this main sword. This is the one that Cloud used the most. This is basically the main piece for the Buster Sword. Also very beautiful. And you have this one. This is the long blade. And this is basically the bottom and the main blade piece for the Buster Sword. This one looks a little bit weird, I think. And you have this two sword, like a chainsaw, like a saw blade. So you have these two, and you have these two small blade, like a dagger. This part cannot move. It's all solid piece. So you have this 6 sword, I think. So you have these 6 swords, and containing this, you have totally 7 weapons in this set. So what else? Yeah, that's all the accessories you have. And let's move on to the details and articulations we have for this guy. The head is really nice. The eyes painted really vivid, just like the real person. So the articulation, you can look this far high, very far down. Pretty good. Side to side, no problem. There's one joint here and one joint to connect the body, and the neck is another solid piece. The hair is okay. The hair is pretty nice too. In the promotion picture, I thought the hair will be kind of half translucent yellow thing, but it's actually a solid color. It just painted with yellow, different shade of yellow, and a little bit silver on it, so it looks like translucent. It looks like when the light shines through it, it's actually all just a solid piece, but it looks really like the human golden hair. And the clothes looks pretty cool as well. This piece, it's soft plastic, like you see this part, it's soft, it can be moved, it doesn't hinge the head too much. The chest can go this far high, only like this far down. It's pretty much like one joint inside, and side to side, no problem. Yeah. And this piece connected all the way here with this cape here. It's not connected in the front of the pants. It connected here. Oh, a little bit dust there. It connects here at the back of these two stripe. This piece it's movable. Well, not really movable. It's flexible. I think this 2-point connect in. I don't think you can take it off. You could take it off, but I don't think you can ever put it back. Yeah, and the cape, it's flexible. There's a wire here and the bottom and here, so pretty much you can do it like this. So it's really cool, and the fabric feels really comfortable, and it looks pretty nice. I like what they do with the cape. It's really nice, really cool. Okay, and the arms, the shoulder can go this far high, I think the highest, this far down. 360, I think no problem, but because this is a kind of ratchet joint, so get it to the position, you need to get it in the right angle or you will break it. And this part actually can move by itself. It's not a joint. Here, hope you can see it. And you can swivel in this point as well. One joint in the elbow, this much. There's another ratchet joint in the wrist as well. You can rotate, no problem. The same on these arms, but this shoulder have this shoulder armor piece. You can do like this. So it's not hinged the left shoulder in any way because it's much higher than the shoulder will hinge itself. And let me show you for the swapping arm piece. Listen to the ratchet joint. So that's how it is. This part will stick in the body itself, so you can pretty much rotate in this point as well. It's a little bit tight, but don't worry, you won't break it. And like this. Look, they even sculpture the line here. Really cool, and not on the other side. It's really detailed. Like the outside, it's okay, but on the other side, the inside part, they sculpted this. Really cool. So I'm gonna change it with this now. So you just pull it off, very easy, and just stuck it in like this. And let me grab the open hand for him, like this. So this is how it looks like with the other arms. I like this actually. Yeah, just personal preference. Looks cool, I think. And the shoulder armor actually have another joint inside the armor itself, so not just up and down, you can actually move it a little bit side to side. So it follows the arms very well. Now let's look at I think there's actually a waist joint. Yeah, not very much because, oh yeah, here you can see here the waist joint, but it hinged by too many things, so usually I don't really move that joint too much. Okay, so let's see the legs. I'll show you the left leg because the right leg, because the left one is covered by the cape. It's this ratchet joint, very loud ratchet joint, so I think this is the highest it can go, hinged by the leather here. It's all very nice plastic, it feels like. And how much go back? It's further back here. Not very nice in the leg joint, I would say, but it looks pretty cool. So it sacrificed some of the articulation. But seriously, I don't really need that much, I don't think. So I think it's okay. There's a double joint in the knee. I think that is okay. It's pretty nice. For the feet, as you can see, there's a separate piece for these two pants part. This is actually separate. It's not a joint, it's just a soft plastic connect these two parts. As you can see, this is separated. And the legs, you can move the toe. You can move much down here. Up in this position. I don't think you have side to side. You can swivel. But because there's only a one joint there, so if you want to move side to side, you have to move the joint there. So you have side to side. It's a little bit tricky to get the feet in the position you want. It's just really difficult to do it. Let's sculpture the bottom of the shoes. That's very nice. So it's basically for the articulation. Well, actually, this guy can stand by its own. If you don't like to use the stand, it's okay. See? Perfectly fine. But you have to put the feet in the position that it stands on the ground, okay? It's quite a task to do it. So, let's see. That's another thing about the back. This thing, you can actually put some of the swords in the back. Well, there's no right way to do it. Basically, I just do it in the easiest way. So this can slide in, no problem. The small one can slide in as well. So basically, there's only 4 slots for the swords, and they have 6 swords. So the Clouden have to hold. Ow! Jesus Christ! I stuck myself. So basically, it looks like this. You can have other 4 swords, it doesn't matter, just personal preference. I just take the swords, whatever I got, just stick it in some of the holes. So this is how it looks like with all the swords at the back. This main blade, as I mentioned earlier, this is the only one that cannot be installed in the 4 slots. So this is the only one will be left out. Or others, you can choose either 4 to fit in. So now let's change the holding hand. So this is how it will look like when everything's on. It's a little bit difficult, a bit tricky to get the hands in position and all the legs. So sometimes you do need a stand for this guy. It's very cool. You can see all the swords, it's inside. And of course you can put this big swords in. It's a fucking long blade. And here of course you can have the Buster Sword holding by 2 arms. But again, the Buster Sword is a little bit heavy, so I have to use the stand here. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a little bit expensive, but I think for the Play Archive standard, it meant to be expensive. The price of this series are not low. If you like this guy, I really recommend you to pick it up, especially when you're a Cloud fan or you're Final Fantasy fans or you just collect fantastic figure. This is one of them. It's really cool, it's really great, it's fantastic. I know some people still have something they can complain with this figure, but for me, it will do. So, this is really good. If you like it, go to hunt it. And this is pretty much for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, hit the like and comment, also share and subscribe. Thanks for watching again, and stay safe for the next video.